Guys, I spent my whole time, you're gonna see it in this video, I spent like probably 30 minutes searching for the 1v1 on our DTR, and there is no record, like even our first game isn't on DTR. It's lost forever. It's not lost forever. It's time to hack into the mainframe.
Let the hacking commence!
Alright guys, so you've seen it after a long journey. I guess somehow I missed it, but that was the DTR results of our second 1v1. As soon as Destiny 2 came out, you couldn't see like kill splits for weapons, so I couldn't see like my No Land Beyond kills, how many headshots I got and stuff like that. But I was able to find it, and I linked it in the comment section of my last video if you think I photoshopped it. Anyways, I wanted to take this video as an opportunity to be sharing the new meta, my new favorite loadout on the Sentinel. Originally I'd made a Warlock and a Hunter on console, and I kind of figured after playing the PC beta and the console beta that PC was going to be where I was going to end up, so I kind of waited to, you know, create the best for last and experience it on PC. So I ended up putting together a quick little highlight reel. This was from around an hour to an hour and a half of playing, so I'm going to go over the perk tree that I use because apparently there's only 2 options, so it's fairly simple. Just kind of different perks that you're going to want to select and how you can play around them, as well as the exotic I'm using, just kind of like the best Sentinel build overall, I guess you'd say, in my opinion. Also, by the way, for people that only play console and you think I'm trying to say that console is horrible, that's not at all what has happened. The thing is that Destiny, you'll hear people say on Twitter, streams, or whatever, they say Destiny 2 doesn't play well on console, it plays really good on PC, or they'll just flat out say the PC version is way better, and if I'm being honest, that is the truth. I played console my whole entire life, and Destiny 2 on console isn't bad because console is bad, because it's not. Destiny 1 on console was amazing, just for some reason they made the game feel really bad on there. I don't know why, like your bullets don't hit people, it feels really sluggish. Hopefully they can, I don't know if there is a way to fix it, but that's just, you know, kind of the fact of the matter, which kind of sucks. So the first thing that I'm using is my exotic, which is relatively simple. I'm pretty sure if you've completed the campaign, or at least started, because I haven't completed it either on PC, you'll have this. They're called the Doomfang Pauldrons, and the perk is called Horns of Doom, and it makes it so that shield bash melee kills will recharge your shield throw, and melee ability kills will recharge your super. It seems relatively self-explanatory, but when you pop your super, you have 2 options. You can swing at people, or you can throw your shield at them, and when you throw your shield, you only have 1, and then it takes like 10 seconds to regenerate. So if you throw your shield and it's, you know, in the middle of regenerating and you don't have it, if you have this exotic on and you get any sort of kill with the super with your melee, so you're swinging at someone, you get a kill, then it will instantly recharge your shield throwing ability. Very quickly going over all of my subclass settings that aren't exotic related. The first thing is the grenade, which is a suppressor. If you watched my video from a few days ago, you'd know that these things are very good because I actually managed to suppress myself out of my own super, which was amazing. I just don't really think that the other ones are strong enough to put over this. You can take people out of their supers, it's still like a good general use grenade, but at the end of the day, if you go with Void Wall, that's not going to kill you. It's just kind of a personal preference. And then also another thing, kind of personal preference, also kind of, I mean, for PvP, Strafe Lift is the best. You can go the quickest. You don't really need to be going super high up in the air. And then you can use whichever barricade you really want. The main thing, the important thing is that people skip over this top one because they don't want to use Word of Dawn, and yes, for the most part you're not going to be using it that much. It's kind of like a throwaway perk, and the only time you'd really pop it is in like a competitive match, like just some weird moment where it's safe to just secure one spot, maybe if you're like defusing a bomb or something and there's a team really far away. The next perk is Turn the Tide, so your overshield, when you melee someone and get a kill on them, it lasts longer and you get increased melee damage and reload speed while that's active. So if there's a ton of people coming at you and you get 1 melee kill, the next melee is going to have increased damage and you can reload your weapons faster. The main thing, the big one, the big super big time important perk is Rallying Force. It says melee kills restore health for you and nearby allies. So if you get a melee kill, it'll start restoring your health, and when you're in your super, the shield bash that I was talking about, actually counts as a melee kill. So basically, it's like Hungering Blade from Blade Dancer, except for on the Sentinel. So every single melee kill, you'll start regenerating health in your super. So you won't do it on the shield throw kills, but basically any other kill you'll start regenerating health. And then the last one is Defensive Strike. So killing an enemy with his melee ability will create an overshield around you and nearby enemies. Or allies, whoops. So far I've used pretty much every single subclass, and this one is the most well-rounded. It has a really good just, regular subclass with passive abilities, and it also has pretty much like the best super I've used so far. Like Golden Gun is really good, but Anbu and I, we got into a survival match last night, and our teammates left 30 seconds into the game, and we ended up winning the whole match 2v4. I got 42 defeats with 10,000 damage, and I popped 2 supers in that whole game, and I got 8 super kills. So I got a team wipe every single time. For the most part, I don't really think weapons matter quite as much in Destiny 2, considering there aren't really many standout weapons. Of course, you have Uriel's Gift, Better Devils, all you know the deal already. Like the game isn't like brand new, so for PC it's a little bit different. So the weapons I've been using are newer player weapons, I guess you could say, because I don't have all the other stuff unlocked. Trials Auto is really good. Trials Hand Cannon is really good. Iron Banner Hand Cannon is good. Iron Banner Pulse is good. Just a ton of good weapons out there. I'm using blues. I'm using the Allegro 34 as my hand cannon. I'm not quite sure what the scout rifle is called. The machine gun that you saw is the Sweet Business, which is an exotic, and I'm using the Phosphorus SMG. So that's kind of the most notable stuff, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you haven't used it already, Sentinel is amazing. It's a ton of fun, but definitely my favorite subclass, at least on the Titan, if not overall. And try out the PvP setup, see how it goes. And also a quick warning, Nkooch's video for some reason didn't get uploaded yesterday when it was supposed to. I guess there was an extra day needed to sift through the photos to put a 2-year-old photo of me in the thumbnail, so you'll see my sweet little face from 2.5 years ago. Very beautiful stuff, and make sure to check out his video to see some of the insane secrets that you learn, such as stuff that just will blow your mind, like where the name SirDimetrious came from, and the explanation of my YouTube URL, and other super juicy facts. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm in no way saying that this is definitively the best thing on earth, but in my opinion it is pretty good, and if you haven't tried it already, I would highly recommend the combination of the perk trees, the grenades, pretty much anything I selected, as well as the exotic I'm wearing, because it works really well. And hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you are subscribed and you want to make sure that YouTube actually works for you and will give you my videos in your sub box, go over to my channel and you see the bell, click on the bell and enable post notifications, and I will love you very much. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, bye bye.